Black Belt asked an old black woman to fight as a joke. What she did next silenced the whole gym. Wait a second. Let us know where you're watching from in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more powerful and inspiring stories just like this one. The gym roared with laughter when a young martial arts instructor pointed at the older black woman in the back row. "Hey, wanna spar?" he joked, expecting more chuckles. She was at least 70, with silver braids and a quiet presence, but something in her eyes didn't laugh back. Instead, she stepped forward. People whispered, phones came out. It was supposed to be a joke. But what happened next would make every jaw in that room drop and turn a moment of mockery into a lesson no one would forget. Watch until the end. Every Tuesday, Evelyn sat quietly in the corner of the local martial arts gym, watching, not speaking. Most assumed she was someone's grandmother, just passing time. In truth, she came for the discipline, the motion, the memories it stirred. Decades ago, she had trained in another country under masters who never took her lightly. But that was another lifetime. In this gym, no one asked her name. The new instructor, young, cocky, full of swagger, noticed her one day and decided to break the ice with a joke at her expense. "How about a quick spar?" he grinned, expecting polite decline. But Evelyn slowly stood, removed her coat, and walked onto the mat. The room shifted. What started as a joke was becoming something else. Whispers passed like electricity. Who was she? Why did she move like that? The air thickened, and no one was laughing anymore. She tied a faded black belt around her waist, one that looked older than anyone else's in the room. The instructor chuckled nervously, but nodded, slipping into a stance. The crowd circled. Some pulled out their phones. Evelyn didn't flinch. Her eyes locked onto him, not with anger, but with calm precision. The bell rang. He lunged fast, confident. She shifted, subtle as wind, and he missed. The room gasped. Again he attacked, high kick, then a sweep. Evelyn didn't block. She redirected, turning his force back at him. He stumbled. Now he was sweating. She hadn't even broken a breath. Someone whispered, "She's not a beginner." The instructor tried harder, throwing punches now, faster and more exhaustively. Evelyn stepped inside his swing and dropped him with one flawless move. He hit the mat with a loud thud. Silence. No one knew what had just happened, but they knew it wasn't luck. The instructor looked up, dazed. Evelyn extended a hand. He took it. She helped him up. There was no triumph in her face, only quiet strength. The gym stood frozen, not out of fear, but reverence. She bowed. He bowed lower. And then applause. Later that day, a staff member found her old ID card tucked in her gym bag. It read, "Evelyn M. Johnson, 6th Dan Shotokan Karate, Instructor Emeritus." Her credentials were from an elite international federation. She had trained champions, even law enforcement. Word spread quickly. The video went viral overnight. "Elderly black woman destroys martial arts instructor" was trending. But the real story wasn't the takedown. It was everything behind it. The years ignored, the assumptions made, the power buried beneath silver hair and silence. That young instructor returned the next day, bowed before her, and asked to be trained. Not out of embarrassment, but out of respect. Evelyn smiled, and finally, she began to teach again. Evelyn didn't come back for applause. She came back because the world still needed to remember. Strength wears many faces. And often, the strongest voices are the ones we silence with our assumptions. That gym changed forever. The laughter was gone, but in its place, respect grew. For Evelyn, for her story, for what she represented. She wasn't just a warrior. She was a reminder that age, race, and gender are never excuses to underestimate someone's worth. One moment of mockery became a movement of awareness. So next time you think you know someone based on how they look, ask yourself, what strength are you missing because you never bothered to see it? Please let us know which country and city you're watching from in the comments. Let Evelyn's story travel farther than that Jim ever imagined. Take care.